Y gracias por estar recursos en Radio Calia, The Recapables, Spider-Man 2000.
Recapables.
Oof. Oof.
Good to be on. Good to be on.
Before we get started, Mike picked that up.
Unfortunately, I didn't hear it. Maybe in the video it did, but I personally didn't hear it.
I popped open a
Dude,
course.
am I coming out to you like real time? Because sometimes I feel like there's like a slight delay.
No, there's a
when
delay.
I see you.
There's a delay. There
is a delay.
Yeah. Let me see if switching to the hotspot. Hello.
Are we recording?
We're
There
live.
he is.
Live?
Yeah, we're live. You just missed the intro.
We just went live like 5 seconds ago.
Is the intro?
No, you're good. You're good.
I literally just lowered the volume on the song.
What was the song?
It was the vibey. Wow!
Hit it, Joe. Hit it, Joe.
Literally was doing the same thing, dude.
I know. I was on.
Man, dude.
We're
We're on.
Hell no way.
Welcome back to the Calia verse, the Recapables, or the recap. What should we call it? Should we call it the Recapables Spider-Man?
What
Radio Calia, ponla otra vez.
Dude, I think there was a little connection error on my end. Can y'all hear me?
We can hear you.
Nice.
Can you hear us?
Now I can. You had frozen a little bit, but
Okay.
I think we're back. I was
Sweet.
switching to the hotspot, but yeah, we should be good.
Can
So
I
we're
just
doing
say-
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I'm really excited to do this because I saw the movie today, and as far as like standalone films go, I mean this is before the whole Marvel craze and even before Nolan's Dark Knight. This is 2002. I think this movie was a fucking home run, and I had forgotten little small details, and it's a fun movie, dude. I really don't have a whole lot of bad things to say about it. I'm happy that we're doing the rewatch or the recap.
Dude, I'm a little bit older than y'all. I don't know if y'all remember when Spider-Man came out, the movies used to be outside of the mall, and they used to only have 3 movies.
Yeah,
They only had
it was
3.
just a cinema, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
We were
remember
outside.
that's what I remember from coming out of that theater and then being outside, walking to the parking lot of the mall with my dad. Damn, dude. That was cinema.
Cinema, absolute cinema. I think everyone has a core memory with it. Mine is my cousin bought it at the Pulga, and he brought it to Eagle Pass, and we put it on, and it was back then. It was like someone recording.
Yeah, it was right. Yeah.
But I didn't really get to watch it again until like I actually like, and I loved it that version, dude. I watched it like that, dude, and like
Really
you're in the
fun.
past. Yeah, no, I vividly remember.
Damn.
That's awful.
I
dude.
know, dude.
But hey,
then-
you're a real Spidey fan.
But
Hey,
then when it came,
that's a real back in my day. Kids have it nice now.
yeah, oh yeah, dude. you could just watch it on X, right? The day it comes out. Someone uploads it, high definition. And then I properly watched it, I think when you could rent it at Blockbuster. And Spider-Man was my favorite superhero ever since, dude. And like
It's
that's
so
still
good.
peak superhero movie. Archie sent that message of Superman being compared to that. Like that's what you compare it to, like a good superhero movie. And the 20th anniversary was last year, or no, the 25th. And I got to watch it at the theater, sold out, dude, on a Monday or Tuesday. It was yeah, Monday. It was Spider-Man Mondays. Every Monday they would re-show like one, and it was sold out. And then people are cosplaying. Like there's a couple of Spideys, full families, like, and then every moment, like when you rewatch it, and we all rewatched it, it's like, dude, how iconic. It's like every 5, 10 minutes, there's
Boom, boom, boom. Yeah,
an
man.
iconic meme, right? Or like quote or moment.
It might be one of the most memeable movies, at least in the superhero realm. Because every 10 minutes it's like, oh, look, that's a meme.
Yeah. I'm
And
something of
then
a scientist myself.
myself,
Right
yeah.
off the bat, dude, that one like as soon as the movie starts, it's like something almost like this. You're like, all right, we're in for a nice treat here.
Yeah, yeah.
Buckle up. Hey, does anyone want to go over the movie details real quick?
Go for Goose.
That's how you.
Dude, this movie came out on May 3rd, 2002, directed by Sam Raimi. About 120 minutes, rated PG-13, produced by Columbia, Marvel Studios, and Laura Ziskin Productions. Music, dude, Danny Elfman. I don't know if
Great.
he's the Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah.
Crazy, dude. Starring Tobey Maguire as Peter Parker. And apparently, Sam Raimi wanted someone else for this role, but William Dafoe fought really hard to get it. He wanted to play Norman Osborn. And dude, that's just such an iconic character. I don't I don't see Norman
There isn't
Osborn being played by anyone else. But damn, dude, he's freaking born for the role.
I don't think anybody else could have been cast in the role. That could have pulled it off, like, because it's his facial mannerisms, it's his voice. I think everything he just I know it's a cliche and it's an overused one, but whenever they say people born for the role, uh, I think the Green Goblin calls for an out of pocket, or not out of pocket, but like a peculiar actor, and I think he brought him to life like only Willem Dafoe could have done. So
You think he would have been a good Joker?
probably, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Because there's moments where he's scary, like the mirror scene,
Hmm.
or just in general, or like um and seeing like the switch from the beginning of the movie where he's kind of like not wacky scientist, but like you can tell he's like passionate and cares and like, and you
Yeah,
sympathize, and
nice.
just seeing him evolutionize into the Green Goblin is
What's
crazy.
the other company's name? Quest or what is it?
Oh yeah,
Quest,
so
yeah,
um, that's my
zero
word
threat.
word right now, but
Fuck, dude. They're floating around Cold Domingo. Do you guys know who that is?
no.
Who's that?
Now, whenever you have time, you can look him up. It comes out in a couple movies. Kristen Dunst. No, yeah. MJ. Crush or nah?
Oh,
Yes.
dude,
Mm-hmm.
absolutely. First one
Redheads.
probably ever.
Mm-hmm.
Eh, nah, nah. Let's keep it PG.
We're
Sure,
live.
PG.
Dude, redheads would be thick, man. James Franco, the son, Harry Osborn, best friend of Peter Parker, roommate.
Bad best friend, by the way. Bad
What
best friend.
way?
It's just
Hooks up
we're
with his crush or what? Did he
yeah,
know?
dude.
Did he know?
He knew. He knew, and he even
He
told
knew.
him, "You waited too long to make your move." Like, all right, that
Oh,
justifies
that's
it.
true.
When would I ever need this information, Peter? The
Yeah,
spider.
dude. Bet. And then he uses it on you. He's
That's the
a
first like moment where when I rewatched it, I was like, "Damn, he's a dick." Because like Peter's like, "These spiders use it to camouflage," and he's like, "When would I
yeah.
like if your best friend hit you with that?"
Nah. Let's say there's a girl you're really into, and your
Mhm.
friend just hasn't made a move, and you like the girl.
No, dude, don't do it. You're a shitty friend. Don't do it.
Girl's hot, man.
What if he killed your dad?
Fair game then.
What if he killed your dad? Cliff Robertson as Uncle Ben. Dude, Rosemary Harris, Aunt May. Iconic, dude.
Great, great role. Great
Best.
role.
When she was actually old and not like MILF or whatever, yeah. And then another iconic role, like Joe said it earlier, born to play it, J.K. Simmons,
Oh,
LJJ Jones,
Oh,
uh,
oh.
Jameson.
You know when you watch a movie or a TV show and somebody just pops off the screen, dude, he pops, man. I really enjoyed it. I think any of his scenes are hilarious. It's like uh your wife's on
Oh,
the
he's not
phone
so
and then
mad,
he
dude. Oh,
and
he's
he ends
fucking
up
mad, dude.
and cheap and he's hilarious, man. He's hilarious.
I'll give you
And
300 for
dude,
these. 200 or what?
yeah.
Come
deal.
on. Fuck, dude. Chinga, dude. It's hilarious.
He's one of those low usage minutes, but high plus minus. Like I think he's one of my favorite characters in this movie.
Yeah, dude. Dude, I don't even think I'm gonna go over the plot, bro. I think everyone knows what's going on.
Should should we just jump into a couple of the categories? You start us off, and then Carlos, and then me, and then we'll take it that way.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot that we could choose for and talk about and whatnot.
Yeah. Did w- are you guys looking at the docket?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Were
I got
these
it.
good categories or were we gonna change any?
No, these are
No,
good.
These are
these are
good?
great, man. Yeah.
Start with who?
So so who won the movie in your guys' opinions?
Are we doing Snake?
Ugh. We
Start
can
with you.
do, yeah. Who wants to go first? Are we
Start
doing
us
like
off.
picks or what?
No, not
No,
pick.
just everybody give their
Everybody give
opinion.
their own. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had picked Willem Dafoe as Norman Osborn. I think, even to this day they brought him back and he was the villain again. Like who else?
Yeah.
You know, pumpkin bombs, gliders, that crooked smile,
The Nikes.
Norman
The
Osborn.
Nikes.
In my opinion, I think iconic, dude.
That's a
Even-
great pick.
Los, you can go next.
I mean, I think I maybe Joe's got Tobey Maguire, but I'm gonna go Sam Raimi. I'm gonna just go with
Ooh,
kicking off, like Joe mentioned it earlier, the entire uh, Marvel and just superhero cinematic universe, and then doing it the way he did, which I think he set up the formula, and then they kind of did it with some movies like Iron Man, and then it just turned into what it is now, right? But if
Hmm.
it's there, like when you rewatch it, think about it. He had to like introduce Peter Parker for the first time,
mm-hmm.
his powers,
Big responsibility, yeah.
introduce like the stakes and the emotional highs it hits in like the first like 50 minutes, dude. Like
Hmm.
it's crazy. And then to like bring it all around with like the great ending. So I'm gonna go with I think he won the movie.
That's a
Great
good pick.
pick.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude, because as far as like origin movies go, it's pure. It's there isn't a messing around with a whole lot of things. Anything that's gonna divert your attention. I was telling Archie that I was unaware that Superman was gonna the new one that's coming out this weekend was gonna introduce like Hawk Girl and Green Lantern and other supplemental characters, which is
Yeah.
fine, right? Maybe that's the state of superhero movies now, just something to gravitate audiences to show up to the theaters. But dude, this one I love that we get Uncle Ben and what it means to him. That we get Aunt May and everybody just kind of plays a role. James Franco playing the rich spoiled
yeah.
kid, he plays it to perfection. J.K. Simmons playing Jay Jonah. So yeah, I agree. I think he had an important role and he exceeded in it. And in many cases, I think my winner of the movie is Tobey Maguire because as I'm watching him, like, bro, Tom Holland's great. Andrew Garfield is great. But Peter Parker, and maybe he has the benefit of being the first one and having someone, the architecture of Sam Raimi setting him up for this. But I think Tobey Maguire is Peter Parker. He is Spider-Man. He brought him to life. He's the reason why we all became fans and love him. And for me, at least, I don't know if it's recency bias. I just saw the movie today. Tobey Maguire is the best Spider-Man. And it's fine. Maybe Tom Holland's was great for Marvel. I even think his Spider-Man is maybe, on par with Tobey's Spider-Man. But Tobey's Peter Parker is so much better than either Andrew Garfield's or Tom Holland's. So I think Tobey Maguire won this film.
That's it. That's a good pick also. On the Sam Raimi part, I think it was the first movie to make 100 million opening weekend or something like that, which
Yeah.
like no
Insane.
one had done or something like that.
2002, bro. Can you
So,
imagine?
talk about a good, how
Post
you said,
9/11.
origin. Yeah. Post 9/11 también, yeah. Crazy. And then yeah, Tobey Maguire still, dude, to this day.
To this day.
When they're all together, I don't know if you all remember the scene in the new movie. It's like Andrew Garfield, Tom Holland, and Toby. They're talking about like their web things, how to refill
Oh
their
yeah.
cans or whatever, and Toby just
Hmm.
fucking slings it
Yeah.
out. He's where else does it come out from?
It's just neither of us can do that, They're all
Yeah.
just freaked out by it. Great movie, dude. Spider-Man, I just think in general you can't fail because everybody's so invested, and I think Tobey Maguire had a large role to play in that.
Dude, best needle drop. I didn't write
I
anything down.
I couldn't come up with anything. I just know that the opening sequence, his theme, the Spider-Man theme, just sets up the movie so well. It's so good from the beginning, dude. Everything about
Yeah.
it. But I couldn't come up with the needle drop song either.
For me,
Oops.
it's Hero, dude.
Hero?
Yeah, Nickelback. It's like
Nice.
it's so 2002. And then this was like another benefit of watching it at the movies, a rewatch. Like it ends and then that song just starts. And I even like go back to listen to it sometimes, like working out or something like that. It reminds me of the movie. Like it just pumps me up. You feel like Spidey. But I mean, overall, the soundtrack, like in the last scene, I feel like I mean, we need maybe go rewatch the Tom Holland movies, but like the soundtrack has like an orchestra, like it feels like a movie. Like if you watch Tom Holland's, I think it's like more
Yes.
like whimsical, like and this one
Yes.
like it feels epic, dude. It feels grand. So
Ooh,
there's a lot of
nice.
needle drops around the movie with the soundtrack, which you mentioned earlier was Danny Elfman.
And I don't know, this doesn't count as needle drop, but when he's first discovering that he can climb walls,
Yeah. Oh
and
yeah.
each time he goes on the wall and goes
Yeah.
then then.
Oh.
So that's not a needle drop, but dude,
Hey,
oh,
that's a
Oh,
good one. That's a
it
good
is
one.
good.
That's a good one.
it's part of it, man. I'm telling you, I love this film. That's why I'm so excited to keep talking about it.
Does Macy Gray come out when they're like at the festival or something? No?
Yeah.
Man, shout out her. I'll pick that one
Yeah.
when they're singing in the Love Festival.
That's funny.
And we got like 10 minutes left. Should we do some
No,
other ones? Yeah, dude.
that's
Shoot.
crazy.
What
Yeah,
if
I'm down to do part two. I know I was bitching about time, but
it's
like
gonna take like 10 minutes to convert the this
uh
meeting to
I'm
an audio
whatever I'm
file?
whatever you guys decide. Or we could uh speed
No,
through it, doesn't matter.
I'm down to keep going. I'm just letting y'all know it's gonna take like 10, 15 minutes to convert like the file and then we can keep going again.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yee, sweet.
Yee,
Let's do it.
el intermedio. ¡Ah!
I love it.
Bueno, let's go back up. Apex, dude. Apex Mountain. What was that?
It's like
So go for those.
the biggest moment for the highest high, the biggest moment for whatever you want to choose. Like, if you want, I can go first. I think it's Tobey Maguire, right? Like, that's
Mhm.
no argument unless you really like horse racing. Um,
Breakout role?
It's yeah, I mean like it's his breakout role. He becomes Spider-Man in our heads forever, like Joe
Right,
said.
right, right.
It's that's it. I don't think no matter what he does from here till he retires or stops acting, like I think we'll top that moment in time. I mean, it was
Oh,
just
that's it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Best moment of his career. Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
you're
yeah.
never gonna experience that high again. Yeah, yeah,
Nah,
yeah.
that's
Toby.
it.
Yeah,
That's it.
because Sam Raimi, was he kind of made Multiverse of Madness, so he's kind of still,
Yeah.
Didn't he also follow it up with, isn't he the whole sequel? Or is he just one?
No, he's all three.
He's all three? Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
you can
yeah.
argue Spider-Man 2 is every bit as good as Spider-Man 1, and
True. I would say better, but we could
Better.
next one.
we'll get into it when we do that one.
The power of the sun in the palm of my hand, dude.
That's a three-part podcast right there.
You, Joe? Agree? Got another pick?
Um, I think that's the right pick because I was trying to think maybe like a generalization for Apex Mountain superhero origin stories, but then you got Nolan with Batman, then you got Favreau and Downey with Iron Man, and there's a lot of really good ones. But I think the right answer is Toby because it's his most memorable role, and just whenever you think Spider-Man, in my head, I'm thinking any one of any fun scene from Spider-Man 1, 2, or 3, and it's him. So yeah, I'll go Toby.
It's him. Do you want to start us off with the what if moment, Joe?
What if?
Or do you want to pass it?
I'll let you guys take it, and then I'll piggyback off of whatever you guys say.
You got one, Carlos?
Uh, I think I had read that Ryan Gosling was going to be Peter Parker, maybe, or he
Way
wanted,
different, dude. Different
yeah,
movie.
or
The diff
even DiCaprio, I think, was like he didn't know what direction to go, like whether because again, it was the first superhero movie, big budget, like he didn't know whether to get someone that for sure is going to bring out the people or go more. So, I mean, and Toby was kind of big at that point, but he wasn't. I mean, it was a risk too,
Yeah,
but
I know. And
yeah,
Peter has to be like a little nerdy kid, senior high school.
right.
Doesn't really get girls. Good at, not very athletic. And then boom, one day to the next, doesn't even need his glasses anymore. Pinche LASIK.
Mhm.
Powers came with LASIK, dude. No, I'm the badass.
And going back to Sam Raimi, like if he doesn't direct it and it's a bad, corny superhero movie, the MCU never happens. I mean, everything,
It just gets shelved, right? It's
all of
a
all of Hollywood is altered forever, which I don't know what it looks like, but
It made money.
yeah,
damn, that's a massive what if.
But the whole reason Sony got the rights to Spider-Man was because Marvel was going bankrupt and they needed to sell licensing to
yeah,
different superheroes. If not, they would have gone bankrupt. And that's how Hulk went to Universal. Sony got Spider-Man, and I think they started off doing a good job, but lately that Spider-Man universe with Morbius and what's the other guy? El
Madam Web.
Madam Web and
the
the
Hunter was
Craven, the Hunter. Yeah. It's
terrible.
like, all right, what are we doing here?
They just need to hand it over to Kevin Feige.
Yeah, dude. Venom was fun,
Yeah, yeah, Venom it was fun. Yeah,
pero dude, my what if moment was, what if Peter didn't let the robber get away? What if he stops him? Like his uncle's still alive. Does he even consider, keep? Does he even consider going the superhero route, e- knowing that? Because the whole thing was because of his uncle, no?
yeah,
Yeah, that's the
Well,
I
he
guess
started fighting for
the
good.
yeah, it's a turning point because I mean you're a young kid with superpowers and his ego's defeated at every point in turn.
I remember now. He was fighting with Flash, and his uncle was like, "Hey, you can't be getting into
Yeah.
fights or whatever.
Well,
You
when
gotta
he drops him
be
off
responsible.
to go to the wrestling event, that's when he drops the line, "With great power comes great responsibility." And then that's how he ends the movie too. Like that becomes his principle because he adds to it. It's my curse, it's my blessing, but I take responsibility, I own it, something to that effect. So it becomes like his calling card or his reason for being a hero and the
Right.
Spider-Man.
I don't know if you guys seen the new Spider Into the Spider-Verse, the cartoon one
Yeah.
or
Mhm.
animated one or whatever. And the whole all the spider people, their whole turning point was the uncle
Uncle
dying.
Ben's.
Yeah. And Miles was the what was it? His uncle, right? Uncle Aaron or yeah.
Yeah.
So I think the what if the Robert didn't get away, the uncle didn't die, like will we even have a Spider-Man? Would it be maybe he would be someone else?
Yeah.
That's a great what if.
Yeah, because I
Uh
mean, one of the, I guess, I don't know if you'd call it plot lines or, whenever Green Goblin is telling him, you chose the way of the hero, I chose my way, the people love to see a hero fall. Like, he could always, I guess that's the fine line between what makes a hero and what leads you down another path. Like, you stay true, you got to have a a compass, a moral compass to abide by, and that is why he becomes your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Which I think it's funny, by the way, in one of the montages where, he's building his lore up, right? Where he's saving people, fighting crime, and it's like a little montage. He drops a little note, your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. He really owns it, and I do think that's probably the biggest what if. And I think it's built into his character, but it's a perfectly valid what if.
Yeah. One of the biggest things, like whenever a lot of time passes, because before I watched it at the movies, I think it had been a couple of years, and then I rewatched it, and I forgot that the Green Goblin tempts him to join him. Like I had
Hmm.
completely forgot about that little moment,
see.
and like that, I don't feel like we get those moments in superhero movies anymore. Like
Yeah, there isn't
it's
a whole
off the
lot of
whole religious, like
yeah,
come to me, you
care.
know what I mean?
Yeah, there's a moment of doubt, like the next day, because it's when he gets sleep gassed when he
Right.
saves the burning building,
Yeah.
because Green Goblin is actually trying to turn Spider-Man to his side so they can do maldades or whatever, right? And it's that gif where Spider-Man's laying down and Green Goblin slaps him, and he's giving him like the lay of the land, like he's telling him what the world is, at least from his perspective, right? And you can kind of he's making some sort of sense, right? Yeah, it's not the way of the hero, right? But and then the next day he hears Osborn's quote like playing in his mind. So at any point in time, the hero could turn heel, and I guess that's a
Should I start recording? I already am.
it's all good. It's all good. That was a quick rendering of the last episode. Does it typically go by that quickly?
No, but I know what it is. So
What's
usually
that?
when we make these types of meetings, shall we say,
Mm-hmm.
um, they only give me about 40, 45 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So we had already been talking for a while. So by the time we started recording, we actually recorded about, I want to say 15, 20 minutes.
Oh, it recorded what we were talking before you actually hit record?
No, 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 no. So instead of recording the full 40-minute meeting or call,
Mm-hmm.
it just
Yeah.
I want to say we started recording about halfway through.
Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Okay, that
So
makes sense.
it like I don't record for 40 minutes. I only get the actual meeting for 40 minutes. So the recording can be the whole meeting, it can be 20
Oh.
minutes, whatever it fits within that 40-minute. That's why like when I send the email
Mm-hmm.
for like the podcast or whatever, I usually don't don't take that long in the little small talk before I start recording to try to get as much as
Cause
possible.
it's part of that. Like that's
Yeah,
included. Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So I want to get the most out of the 40 minutes.
So technically the whatever we recorded just now was maybe 30 minutes of airtime, right? But because we've been shooting the shit a little bit, the pre-pod meeting, it's part of the 40 minutes. I got you. Okay, that makes sense to me.
Yeah, so that's why it was so quick. I want to think because
Yeah, yeah.
usually it does take a while.
Oh, okay. I thought it was part of the recording. I got you. That makes sense.
So I actually have to hit a record button.
Hmm.
And if I don't hit it, pues I don't record anything.
Got you. Okay, that makes
And it
sense.
ends at 40 either way.
Regardless of whether you're
Yeah,
recording or not. Okay.
exactly.
Yeah, entendí. All right, cool, cool, cool.
So that's why it ended suddenly. And now we're back.
Now we're part two, baby.
Part two.
Joe,
What's up?
for the school paper.
Dude,
Ooh.
I love that scene, dude. I love that
So
scene.
good, dude.
There's a clip right there.
We gotta throw it in there.
That's hilarious, dude. Where do we stay off on most rewatchable? No,
I think yeah, most rewatchable.
Yeah, most rewatchable.
Take the lead there, Goose.
my pick was the cafeteria scene. I love that scene, dude, where he just like. Apparently, he did it for real, so it's even more. I'm
That's
more
impressive.
amazed. Yeah, I'm more impressed now. So
Hmm.
I like that scene. So that was my pick. I like that scene.
The most rewatchable scene. The one that always stays in my mind, I think it's because it's one of the first movies that did like slow motions, at least in the superhero realm, is when he's dodging the Green Goblin's like razor blades when they're fighting in the apartment fire, and
Oh
he's doing
right,
like the flips and whatnot, and he ultimately ends up getting scratched by one, and it's like the turning point of the movie. It's how
that's how he finds out.
Osborn, yeah, that's how he finds out. So it's between that. I can't just pick one. It's either that scene or when the blood drops when he's on the ceiling
Oh,
and and Osborn's, I guess, his version of his Spidey sense, his Goblin sense, turns around and he goes out to the balcony and Spidey's like just hanging
hanging
from
like
the
that.
ceiling. So for me, it's gonna be either one of those two scenes. But I'll go with the dodging the razors because it is in slow motion and uh, I don't know. It's his Spidey sense at full power.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
I'm gonna go the upside down kiss.
Ooh.
Okay.
That whole scene, like the mugging and it's raining.
By the way, did y'all catch one of the thugs barking at Mary Jane? He's like, "Rrrr," like
Yeah. Yeah, I did catch that. But yeah, that whole scene, dude, it's perfect. It's like um the dialogue, the chemistry. I don't know if they were dating yet because they dated in real life. I don't know if they were dating yet at that point, but you just it's that's absolute cinema. Absolute cinema, dude. And
that's an important thing to your point, like having that on-screen chemistry. Like, because sometimes it feels forced, right? Or you don't buy into it. Here, you're like fully invested in, okay, Mary Jane's in love with, or not in love with, but like she's enamored with Spider-Man, and
yeah,
Peter Parker's in love with MJ, and it's just like coming together in that kiss. It culminates. Great pick, yeah.
And
and
it's
yeah,
been
it's
copied so many times, dude. That's how
Mm.
iconic it is.
Hmm.
yeah, it's like a pop culture moment. Um, Probably most rewatchable, most like iconic scene across all of movie history. And you
Yeah.
mentioned earlier the little note of your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. He says, she says,
Yes.
"How did you know?" And he's like, "I was in the neighborhood." And
Yeah.
right there, dude, it's
Dude,
perfect.
he drops that scene, like he drops that line as Peter Parker, and then he's like, I took two buses, the train and whatever to get there. and then he drops the scene again or that same line as Spider-Man. Do you
Mhm.
think it clicked for Mary Jane there or no? The
At the end.
Peter Parker Spider-Man? No, like and the kiss scene.
I think she,
Had an idea?
yeah, you see her kind of like try to make the connection, and then he says something right away, you know, or something like that, and then brings her back in. But you see her like kind of thinking about it for a split moment. But yeah, dude, that moment, when's the last like romantic, sexy moment we got like that in a superhero movie?
That's a good call, man. I don't think not one that has an emphasis like that one, or that's as memorable to your point.
Star Lord and Gamora,
That's a good
or
one.
maybe when Iron Man dies.
Yeah. But this, it's like sexy, dude. It's like
But
rainy.
yeah, no, yeah, no, no,
It's
yeah.
at night. Like
He
he
just
went
saved
for
her
it.
life.
He went for it. I don't know if that scene happens if they do it right now. If they film that movie right now. Probably not.
Does Batman and Catwoman? No,
Nah,
Yeah, that's a good
no,
one.
no.
I mean,
I don't
It,
remember exactly.
it doesn't measure up. Like it's I don't know. Maybe I'm
Yeah,
just the recency bias. Like I'm in Spider-Man mode right now, but nothing's coming to mind.
it's
Like
so iconic, dude.
even when Pepper and Tony have like their moments, like it just doesn't have that same effect.
yeah.
No, yeah, you guys are right. Um, we had another category. Has it aged well? But I forgot what this one was about. I didn't write anything down. I don't really remember anything out of pocket in this movie that was like too crazy.
I think everything
We're
aged well.
we could do what's aged the best for you, like just in general, whether it's the movie itself or something that happens in it.
Right? The stakes, I think. Goblin goes after Peter Parker's most prized possessions, his aunt and the girl that he loves, his world basically, and the Goblin's trying to take that away from him. So I think real personal, street level stakes.
Nice.
Hmm. Yeah, which I think adds to again to I guess I hate to sound so corny, but it adds to the magic that is this movie because I think one of the goals whenever you're making a movie is you want to make the audience, you want to take them and bring them in. And in this case, a lot of the times I felt throughout the movie like at one point or another something's gonna resonate with us. We're like, hey, we're Peter Parker, we're Spider-Man. What would I do? Or at the end of the movie, I forget he forces him to pick between Mary
The
Jane and
bus,
a bus of
or
kids.
yeah.
And my boy said, "Fuck them kids." He went for Mary Jane, and then he went for the kids, but only because he's capable of it. But in that moment, I'm imagining myself in that same scenario, and I don't know what I do, right? I
Yeah,
would probably try and do the same thing, but I think that's kind of like the magic of it. Like there's real stakes. You're asking yourself the real questions. So yeah, I like that. What takes the best? Like real life stakes.
real life stakes, I think.
Because we all like to think that we'd be the hero, or that in any given situation we do what the hero in the movie or the TV show or the comic does. But I mean, ultimately we can't know. For me, what's aged the best, I think I'm gonna go with fuck man. I think I'm gonna go and he's a popular pick tonight. I think Willem Dafoe and Green Goblin. Uh
That's a good one.
Because I'm trying to think, who did they get for the Andrew Garfield movie to play Green Goblin? It's just not convincing. And even James Franco's Green Goblin, when he takes up the mantle, it just pales in comparison. And I think he's the perfect yin or yang to Spider-Man. It's like they're the perfect hero villain. Um, because you kind of get a sense of okay when with great power comes great responsibility. what route are you gonna go? Are you gonna go the route of Spider-Man, or are you gonna go the route of the Green Goblin? And I think Willem Dafoe just does it. Even Willem Dafoe has his own like, because he's Harry Osborn and he's also the Green Goblin. Like there's that and we see that in No Way Home, right? We see where like he has that inner battle to overcome the Green Goblin. So again, adding depth to the villain of the movie. So I'm gonna go with Willem Dafoe and Green Goblin as in conjuncture with one another as what's aged the best.
My what's aged the best? I'll keep it short because y'all chose great ones, but I think the practical effects, the fighting sequences, even
Yeah,
though some of them are a little corny, but most of them are really good because you can see them fighting. You can see like the two, I don't know if it's actually them or the stunt doubles, whatever, but I think that's aged really well. And then New York City, dude, as a character, like I feel like I'm in New York in most of the movie compared to like Spider-Man No Way Home. Like it doesn't or the what's it called? Tom Holland
It's a
movies.
green screen.
A green screen, and it's a green screen, like you feel
Yeah.
it. And over here, you're seeing like
The
you could,
lights in the back, the street lights and the
yeah,
cars
you
and
could rewatch the movie and ignore Spider-Man or like all the actors and just be watching the background, and New York's alive.
you're
And
right, dude. Oh, that's so good.
to me, that's like what's aged the best is if hopefully Kevin Feige's listening, go back to shooting in New York and practical fighting, and it probably costs more money, it takes more time, but you really feel it as a character
It,
itself in the movie.
dude, it's on the details, man. Like even when they're at the Daily Bugle, like you're in Jay Jonah's office,
Yeah.
and when I went to Universal, like Universal Studios, one of the Spider-Man ride, you're walking through the Daily Bugle, like you're in the offices. And everything like you feel like you're on a rooftop of a New York building,
Yes.
or whenever he's swinging throughout the city, the taxi cab when he's on the way to catch Uncle Ben's killer,
Yeah.
or and when he's it's so whenever he's trying to go web go or fly
right, right.
and he's shooting it at the crane, like you're in the New York skyline. So fuck, dude, yes, you're right, dude.
Yeah, it's crazy how us as fans we're asking Marvel if they can just shoot on location. Like if it's something impossible for them to do, like dude, just
Shoot in
go
the
to New
real
York,
world.
bro. Just go. Fuck. Nah, maybe it's cheaper. I don't know. But that's a good one, dude. Este, yeah. Apparently, William Dafoe asked the wardrobe people to change the Green Goblin suit so he can do his own stunts. So apparently, he did like 90-95% of his own stunts. So props to him
That's impressive.
when you're actually doing the stunts and shit. So that's a good one. What has aged well? What about the Dion Waiters Award? Is that like a shout out? Because I wrote down Macho Man Randy Savage as Bonesaw McGraw.
Which, by the way, whenever he's duking it out with Spider-Man in the ring, and he's like, "Hey, freak show, you're going
Nowhere.
nowhere. You're mine for 3 minutes. 3 minutes of playtime." Dude, I dude, even that you would think I don't know
Oh
if that
my
flies
god.
nowadays, but it's so essential. It's like you got that like at this point of the movie, right? He's like the big bad, or like at every he's like the boss level. So like in the
Right,
wrestling
right.
arena, he's like the boss there. And then you get a sense for, just again these vibrant characters that while maybe a little bit cringy or corny, it adds to it. It adds to it.
Yeah, it's the when you're training, and you're playing a game for the first time, and it's like press X to jump. You're learning the controllers. At the
Yeah.
very end, el pinche Bonesaw McGraw, ahí está.
Ándale, yeah, he's like the training dummy.
I don't know if y'all had any picks or
I had one, Joe.
That Go for it, Los.
I think for me it was the thief, like in a weird way. Like he's stealing money, but he convinces Peter, and you're kind of like, I would have probably done the same. And this always happens to me, dude, in my apartment, because like my gate, you need a code, right? And like sometimes people are like, "Hey, I forgot my key," and then I like open the door for them, and I'm like, "Damn, he's gonna go kill my uncle," and like,
Nah.
but like it just, I don't know. We don't get a lot of screen time with him, and he has like a huge role. Like we need to hate him, but also like understand Peter letting him go by because he was mad, and like he's just stealing a couple $100 or whatever. So that's my Dion Waiters award. I don't know who plays him actually, but
Did you have anyone? That's a good pick, dude.
That category's kind of always gone over my head. I've never really understood it, to truth be told.
it's like who does the most with the least.
Who does the most with the least?
Yeah, like Dion Waiters would come off the bench and then go
Yeah,
crazy.
you're right.
Yeah, cause
Mm,
he really played the part good, dude. El robber. As soon as you see him, dude, you know what's gonna happen, dude.
Yeah. But he
He-
but he looks like he's not a threat, He's like, oh, he's just a
Does he thank Peter? I think when he's
yeah, he says thank you.
right,
Yeah.
like when he,
Yeah.
yeah,
and then you know what? I think I'll echo that sentiment, because then when he does finally catch up to him and they're in that abandoned warehouse building, he himself trips over like a pipe and he falls out the window, right? And then that's when the police happens to show up, and then that's kind of where like, oh, is Spider-Man hero or villain? Kind of just, it's where you as the viewer can start to question, hey, it's not really not us personally, right? But maybe there's people out there like, hey, maybe he is a villain or he's just a vigilante.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Just give me a chance. Just give me a chance, man. What
damn,
about my
dude.
uncle? Did you give him a chance?
Dude,
When did
that's
you
a
watch,
good pick,
Carlos?
dude.
I watched it yesterday. Yeah, yesterday.
Damn, good retention on the quotes.
I mean, I've seen it probably 100 times, dude.
Este, did you already pick one, Joe? Or you
I
said you were
think
gonna like,
I'm gonna go with that one as well,
yeah,
because I
that was
don't
a
really
good one.
know
Yeah, that was a good
where to
one.
go with it.
Um, Cringe moment. I didn't write anything down for this one. I don't remember any cringe moments.
Cringe moment. I said it earlier when MJ is getting mugged and one of the thugs is barking.
Oh.
It's hilarious. So I'll go with that one.
I mean, it's not cringe, but like Joe, what's his name? Joe Manganiello, the Flash, like
Oh yeah.
his bullying style. It's like cringe, channel bullying,
It's classic bully
classic bullying.
90s TV, bully. Hey kid. Do you think that's funny?
Or
uh
one of
yeah,
the
that's a good.
categories, just in general, I think is what is the most the year about that the movie was released in. So this movie was released in 2002. I think one of the most 2002 things about this movie was precisely when he gets on the bus and Flash's friend trips him. Like I feel like tripping was such a thing back then. It's like, oh, you don't want to get tripped.
That's true, dude. It was like
That's a good one, dude. The
daily
kids still
danger, right?
trip now? I don't know.
Do kids
I
trip?
I don't think kids trip now.
Let's survey it, dude.
Let's
Are kids still tripping as a means of bullying?
let me put up a poll on my locked Instagram account to see if to see if kids still trip.
Let's ask EPISD, dude. Our kids.
Survey. Uh Steve Harvey's survey says high school. Cringe moment, what I just did right now. Nah, I like the whole movie. I'm trying to think of a moment that maybe Harry
There,
how he acts. It's kind of like, come on, man.
there's no lowlights. Like there really isn't. Especially considering the time that it came out, 2002. I think everything about it is fun. You know what is underrated or not underrated, but I really liked Oscorp.
We can do
And
underrated. We got underrated.
oh, you want to go underrated? We'll go there. I think Oscorp is it's a good. I don't know if I mean we're not supposed to know that Harry Osborn's Green Goblin and the villain yet, but I think Oscorp as like uh, a military getting military contracts. They're doing like the test studies for
The suit,
the soldier suit, the glider, and all that stuff. And I mean, they're in Oscorp, right?
the
Uh
bombs.
when Peter gets
Bit.
stung or
Yeah,
stung bit.
yeah, yeah. He's on a tour.
So
Oh
it's kind of
yeah,
like it's like full circle on Peter's story. So I think an underrated part of the film is I at least viewing it this time, I'd underappreciated Oscorp and their role in the movie.
Yeah. It's funny too that they kick him off the board just because they found a cheaper way to do things.
Hmm.
Sorry, it's cheaper.
you can't do this to me.
But
Yes,
it's like that's like good writing, dude. Like it's so like normal. Like that's something that would happen in real life, right? And like the way he reacts and
yeah,
you
dude. Imagine starting a company and
you
these
get kicked
guys just come in and kick you off, and then they're gonna
You
sell your
don't know what I
company.
sacrificed.
out.
They're gonna
Steve
sell your
Jobs.
company and keep all the money for themselves, and you don't get shit. Nah, I'm gonna do it. I'll be pissed too.
Yeah. Steve Jobs or the social network.
Social network. Oh yeah, los twins, no.
Yeah, Andrew Garfield, like happens to him too,
Oh, el
but
friend, el friend.
You better lawyer up, asshole. I'm sorry, my Armani was at the cleaners. That's a
uh,
good movie.
damn, Archie has Upside Down Kiss and Overrated.
Why did I put that,
Ooh.
dude? A ver,
Break it down for us, baby. Break it down.
dude, it was a long time ago. I don't remember some of these picks, but is it overrated? It's been copied so many times, dude. Like, all right, we get it. It's the kiss.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
try to make that case because I don't remember writing that down, but I'm gonna make that case.
Stick to your guns.
It became corny
It became corny, dude.
for sure.
Even though we just praised it like 20 minutes ago.
But with
That it was like cinema changing romance. There hasn't been nothing's been copied ever since, and then yeah, it's overrated.
it's overrated.
Is that, would you guys think that's like the turning point of the movie? Like that's because there's like this sense of calm within the chaos of everything. Like she's just gotten mugged and everything, and it's there's been this like this tension between Peter and MJ and Spider-Man and MJ,
He finally
and
got a
then
win, dude.
right,
Yeah.
He finally got a win.
Dude, and that's
and then
go ahead,
go
Joe.
for it. No, go for it, go for it.
I was gonna say that's what makes I think the prequels or not the prequel, the original so good is that
I know what you mean, dude. Yeah.
there's the Peter and MJ storyline that you're rooting for them, and then
Hmm.
there's Peter Spider-Man, and then there's Norm and even Harry, like he's an asshole to his kid, and you're like, and Harry's sad about it, and then there's like there's all these plot lines I mean, happening at the same time, and you don't feel it, like you're just like I mean, it's good writing, good pacing, cinematography,
They're interwoven, but they're very much present, like in every
exactly,
scene.
yeah,
Yeah,
and at the same time, like dimensions within like the Thanksgiving scene, dude. All of those things are happening there.
yeah,
He's about to
yeah.
grab the turkey, and Aunt May slaps
Slaps
his
his
wrist
hand.
and is like, "Will you do the honors or something?" Like,
And doesn't he lick his finger?
yeah,
Yeah.
Yes,
I
bro.
think what's he sticking his finger in? Is it the fruitcake that he had taken?
The
something,
cranberry,
dude.
what?
Yeah.
Something, yeah.
And I completely forgot that he had bashed MJ in the hallway scene
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, dude. Damn,
where
agüítate, dude.
where Harry was like, I organized this dinner so you could meet MJ, and then it's not Harry at that point, it's the Green Goblin because
Yeah.
he's triggered, right? He just found
Right?
out
Yeah, yeah.
who Spider-Man is, and he that's the beginning of the end for Mary Jane and Harry.
Yeah, real Jekyll and Hyde moment right there. He just like switches. He's like, I gotta go, and like, dude, that chick's a gold digger. Fucking leave her, and
Crazy,
Cr
dude.
Crash out.
Full
that's
crash.
the yeah. So Mary MJ, I'd be pissed too, dude. I'd be like, what the fuck? What the hell's going on? That's my dad. Did you guys have any overrated moments? It's kind of hard
Mm,
because this movie, how you guys said, it's kind of really good, almost perfect in every way.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I have an overrated scene because I think each scene, and this goes to what Los was just talking about, kind of feeds into it, and it's a credit to the writing, the directing, the acting. I wouldn't say that there's an overrated scene or aspect of the film for me.
No. I think it can be overrated and underrated is the narration, dude. Like having the movie start off with Peter narrating and then closing the movie with narrating. I don't know which one I think it is. Might be underrated for me, but it's maybe it's overrated for some people, just like
Overrated.
Hmm,
They
fair point.
removed the Twin Towers from the movie.
they did, yeah. And they had to redo all the promo. It like shifted the movie a lot.
Yeah, it
What
did.
what do what do we
You
got
guys, do you
next?
guys got any underrated moments? I
Um,
put Aunt May house exploding.
Yeah. That's a
Just saying the prayer.
and he's like, finish
And
it,
then, boom.
finish it.
Dude, that's when I knew this guy was fucking evil, dude. Like he's like fucking finish it and deliver us from evil, and this guy's there, dude. No, I'm gonna do it. I thought that scene was freaking good, dude. Like maybe I didn't understand it as a little kid, but when I saw it,
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
definitely
damn,
didn't.
dude.
Now that you say it, that
Dude,
part,
this guy
I was just like,
he blows up your room. Your house is on fire. You're praying to your fucking Lord and Savior, and the fucking Satan reincarnate himself comes out of nowhere and he's like, finish saying you're our father. Calmala, dude. That's fucking evil. Sam Raimi, master of horror still.
yeah.
damn, you made a really strong case for it. Gotta agree with you.
It's a good scene.
Los,
What's
do you have a scene?
an underrated scene?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, because you can go so many. It's so good. There's so many scenes that are really good, but then underrated because of the other scenes like overpower it. Uh,
Talk about them all. Talk about them all.
I
Damn,
mean,
10 minutes
the,
left again.
the cage fight
Damn.
The,
is great. Like that in any other movie is probably like the peak, right? Like
the
Yeah.
cage fight.
all the quotes and the suit. And it's also packed in as like the death of Uncle Ben, if you think about it.
It's part of it.
It's
Yeah, it's
part
the
of it.
beginning of
Yeah.
because before he gets dropped off, they're having the argument. It's
Yep.
like, I know I'm not your father, and he's like, well, stop acting like it. And in that part, I was like, yeah, Peter, he's younger Ben. Wait, don't say that. So yeah, no, you're right, dude. It's all part of it.
And
To
and
to
if
your
and if he hadn't gone to the wrestling match, even if the
um,
robber would have gone, Uncle Ben wouldn't have been near that
he wouldn't have been
neighborhood.
there. Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah.
That's a good underrated scene.
Yeah.
For underrated scene, I have two. I think uh part of like an origin story film is figuring things out for yourself, right? And the montage of him coming up with the different costume designs are awesome, dude. Because it's like a good, healthy 2 minute scene, and you see all the drawings. He's like needs more color, and then within that, the montage, it's like he's thinking, or I don't know if he's thinking, right, but it's like the red of Mary Jane's hair, the blue of her eyes, and it leads into the Spider-Man
Yeah,
suit.
that's where he got the inspiration from.
And it's just fun. Like this is new. This high school kid just came into powers, super strength, super everything, and he's like, "All right, well, I'm the human spider, right?" And then he's become Spider-Man. Now I need a suit to go with it. Or actually, no. When he's making the suit, he still hasn't gone to the cage fight, right?
No, not yet.
No, right? So at that point, like he's still figuring things out for himself. So I think that part's an underrated scene. And I kind of touched on it earlier, but it's the rooftop scene. And there's a quote where Green Goblin is talking to Spider-Man, and he says, I chose my path, you chose the way of the hero, and they found you amusing for a while, the people of the city. But the one thing they love more than a hero is to see a hero fail. Fail or fall, die trying. In spite of everything you've done for them, eventually they will hate you. And I think that's always something that's like in the back of his mind, right? Or again, it's part of like that moral compass, right? With great power comes great responsibility, or in spite of everything you've done for them, everything, eventually they will hate you. It's like this inner battle with that exists within everybody, and it's a life lesson that unironically or ironically so is given to him by his foe, so to speak. So I think those two scenes are underrated in my books.
Die a hero or live long enough to become the villain.
So strong, so strong. From Batman or The Dark Knight.
You, Carlos? Did you have a pick? Or you agree we had the same pick?
He
We're still
said
doing,
the cage scene, I think.
yeah, I think the cage scene. But I mean,
Oh yeah, the cage scene.
I I think the last, the final like minute where he's swinging
Yeah.
and then he lands on the Empire State Building
Ooh,
And
and the American flag, like that's all post 9/11 right there, like
yeah.
patriotism
yep.
and it's pretty underrated, but just because
I
again, like the movie's so good, there's so many and it's so short, but
I
it's
I was as I was watching, I was actually thinking that Carlos, you jogged like my memory. I'm thinking to myself because I was like going through the categories as I'm watching. I'm like, is the most rewatchable scene or different scenes? I was like, is this ending swinging sequence the best part of the movie? But that's
yes,
the thing about the movie. It's so good. It's like each scene is essential to when it's being placed in the movie.
yeah.
And I think it's a great like well, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, but you're talking about, you said it earlier at the beginning of the movie is him narrating and he's chasing the bus. So we have the geeky nerd high school student to this full-fledged hero who's realized that within himself, and we have born to us Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is a sneaky good pick for anything really.
Yeah. And as a viewer, you're like, okay, he's finally Spider-Man. Here we go, finally.
Yeah.
And then how long before we get Spider-Man 2? Is it like 2 years or three?
I think three. I think it's 2005.
2005.
Damn.
Yeah, so that is a great underrated
2004,
scene.
2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
Ooh, I think a really good one, real quick, if y'all want to hit it. Best quote
Best
from
quote.
anyone.
Probably the something of a scientist myself. No, I that's a good one. I think.
That's a good one. Los?
Uh,
It's hard not to pick Uncle Ben's, but what are you thinking?
I think I mean moment wise, like funny outside of like Uncle Ben,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
the long speech from the Green Goblin, like the that you said right now. Uh
The join me
Jameson.
speech.
No, the James, yeah, the join me. The Jameson, he's a menace.
Nice. Yeah, that's good. Uh,
Híjole, dude.
One that kind of sneaks in between the cracks, but it layers Harry's and Peter's friendship is he knows him so well is at the Thanksgiving feast. Is it the Thanksgiving? I forget what happens, but there's something that happens to Peter as Spider-Man, a fight or whatever. And when he gets back to the apartment, he tells him, "You look like you just got second place in the science fair." I think that's funny. Like he knows his friend so well
It is a
that
Thanksgiving.
is it the Thanksgiving?
Yeah, when Aunt May's like, I hope you brought
And
the
he's
cranberry sauce or something.
yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah,
he's like in shock or like he's seen a ghost. And
Is it?
I don't remember, dude. I don't know.
I
Or it
think
could it have been when he chased down the Uncle Ben's shooter? I don't remember, but I thought it was a funny quote.
Man.
another one I use on the daily, well, not daily, but like any opportunity that I have is I miss the part where that's my problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a classic, dude. Sending that gif in situations is the best.
Uh Another quick one. Just one Oscar. Who gets it? If there's an Oscar to be given in from this movie.
Willem Dafoe.
Oh, nice.
Willem
Goose,
Dafoe.
Willem Dafoe. I think I would go with Rami as directing. That's what I do.
Oh, okay, like Oscar categories, like what would win?
Yeah, if anything could win.
What were the
I
Oscar
mean
Best Man categories?
Best
And
it would
what
back
would it be? 2003 or 2002?
not necessarily for that year, just like if the movie was ever gonna win anything in the Oscars, what category?
Oh, Denzel Washington, Training Day. Russell Crowe, Beautiful Mind. Sean
what?
Penn, I Am Sam. Will Smith, Ali. Tom Wilkinson, In the Bedroom.
That's stacked.
Then
Hey, we have less than a
do you think he's better than Denzel in Training Day?
No, no.
All right,
Willem Dafoe
so
as Green Goblin, better than Denzel in Training Day? Not a chance.
best director entonces.
That's where I would go. That's where I would go.
The offer Spider-Man 2.
Ooh, Spider-Man
Ooh.
2.
Pues thanks guys.
The best
That's a lot of
Spider-Man
fun.
movie.
Radio. Calia.
That's a hot take, Los. That's a hot take.
Hey.